What's up, netizens? You're watching Dark Side. My name's Anthony. Today I'm going to be watching the pitch meeting for Pirates of the Caribbean. I've never watched these on the channel before, but I always watch them when they come out. I've watched pretty much every single one that's come out, other than the ones for the movies that I haven't seen yet. Like, I really need to watch Tenet, Wonder Woman, 1984. There's some new ones that have come out that I haven't watched yet because I don't want to get spoiled for the actual movies. I need to go watch those movies so that I can watch those pitch meetings. So you might get those at some point in the future as well. You guys will have to let me know if you kind of like this. I've never really reacted to them. It's just always something that I've watched on my own. But I love them. They're so clever. They're really, really fucking good. They're not really like laugh out loud, like really, you know, just like, yeah. I don't laugh like that. I don't think anybody. I hope nobody laughs like that. Whatever. Anyway, you get it. It's fucking. They're not like a huge reaction type, funny, you know, in your face type humor or whatever. But it's really clever, subtle stuff or whatever. So I don't know. I said fuck it. Let's go ahead and try to react to one of these and, you know, see how it goes. See if you guys like it. But all right, let's go ahead and check it out.
Oh, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's a very exciting idea. Oh, boy. Yeah, I thought we could base a movie on one of those slow-moving boat ride attractions at Disney World. Oh. Okay, that doesn't sound super exciting. No, it's gonna be, though. We could get one of the main actors to pretty much do a Keith Richards impression, a lot of mumbling. Okay, so like a guitarist in his late 50s going about 2 miles an hour just kind of looking at stuff. No, the Disney ride's just a jumping off point. We're gonna build an adventure movie around that. So what ride are we talking about here? Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. One of those pronunciations, sure. Sure. So we're gonna meet this little girl, Elizabeth Swan, right? And she's helping out this kid, Will Turner, who they found in this big shipwreck caused by pirates. Oh, boy. And she sees this pirate medallion of his, and she keeps it. Okay. So years later, this guy Norrington wants to marry Elizabeth, and he knows her very well. How? Because he's known her since she was a small child. Oh, my God. But Elizabeth has a crush on Will, and he has a crush on her. And what's his deal now? Well, he's a blacksmith now, and he's always walking around saying stuff like, Elizabeth. Gotcha. So then Elizabeth falls into the ocean because her corset was too tight, and that medallion sends this magical pulse out into the ocean. Oh, it does. Yeah, and turns out it called to these cursed pirates on this ship called the Black Pearl. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So then Elizabeth is saved by this wacky pirate guy named Jack Sparrow who showed up in Port Royal earlier. Keith Richards. Keith Richards. And even though he saved her life, everybody wants to kill him because he's a pirate. Very rude. Yeah, so he goes on this crazy, daring escape where I disregard physics and probabilities and all that boring crap for a bit. You gotta disregard that stuff sometimes. It is more fun that way, but as he's escaping, he's gonna encounter Will Turner. Oh, yeah? Yeah, and Jack's gonna go to leave, but Will's gonna throw a sword into the door and lock him in the workshop with them. Why? To kill him, because he frickin' hates pirates. He doesn't know that he kind of is one. Why didn't he throw his sword at Jack then? Well, that'd be pretty messed up. You can't get somebody when their back is turned. I guess. So then they have this big sword fight that ends with Jack getting knocked unconscious by Will's boss. Oh, instantly unconscious. That's definitely some brain damage, right? No, it's that wacky kind of head trauma where your eyes cross and you get up a bit later completely fine. Oh, that's the best kind of head trauma. So Jack gets put in a jail cell, and while he's in there, the evil pirates show up and they just go nuts around town. Whoa. Yeah, so Will throws an axe at one of them, gets him right in the back. Wait, if he throws an axe at this guy's back, why didn't he throw that sword at Jack? Well, this other pirate's not a main character, so. Oh. So then these pirates try to grab Elizabeth, and she puts up a fight by dropping some hot coals on them, but they manage to get her eventually. Oh, hot coals are hot. They sure are, sir. Then Will's gonna get some wacky head trauma too, and some pirates are gonna recognize Jack. Oh, how do they know him? Well, turns out he used to be captain of the Black Pearl till there was a mutiny led by this guy Barbossa. Okay, okay. And then Jack's gonna see that when they're hit by moonlight, they turn to skeletons. Oh, now those are spooky. They sure are, sir. Yeah, so I guess Elizabeth and everybody else around town see some skeletons too. No, Jack's the only one in town that sees this. But if there's moonlight? Well, it's a cloudy night. I guess, you know, the moonlight was just hitting this one specific spot in the jail cell and nowhere else. Oh, sniper moons are tight. Yeah. So what is the deal with this curse anyway? That's not a stand-up bit. I do want to know. Well, see, they stole some Aztec gold belonging to this guy Cortez, and this stuff was cursed by the heathen gods. Oh, cursed how? Well, now they can't die or taste or feel, and when there's moonlight, they turn to skeletons. Oh, as I said earlier, those are spooky, but how'd that pirate earlier get burned by the coals if they can't feel things? I don't know. Fair enough. So anyway, to lift the curse, they need to return the final medallion with the blood of the person who stole it. And who stole this last coin medallion thing? Will's father, Bootstrap Bill, but they tossed him in the ocean. Very rude. So now they want Will's blood? Exactly. But see, when they kidnap Elizabeth onto their ship, she's like, my name is Elizabeth Turner. So they're like, oh, this is Bootstrap Bill's son. What? So then Barbossa has this nice dinner for Elizabeth, and she is just starving. I thought they couldn't eat. Why do they have fresh food lying around their ship? Unclear. So then Barbossa's going to explain the whole curse to Elizabeth, and his whole crew's going to do this little choreography that they clearly put a lot of work into. Good to have hobbies. And so back at Port Royal, Will's going to help Jack escape so they can go save Elizabeth. It's going to be hard for them to get out of there without a ship. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, they trick the entire crew of this one ship to go onto another ship, and then they just sneak onto theirs and take it. The entire crew of a ship got onto another ship. Every single crew member, sir. I feel like that doesn't make sense. Well, that may be, but it's going to drive the story forward. Well, okay then. So eventually the pirates are going to try to lift the curse using Elizabeth's blood, but she's going to be like, I lied about my name, you dummies. Right, okay, they just want to be mortal again though, right? Yeah, those dummies. So then what happens? Well, then there's going to be this big ship battle, and Will is going to strike a deal with the pirates. And what's the deal? Well, he gets them to set Elizabeth and Jack free, but Barbossa's sneaky, so he just maroons them on an island. A very sneaky pirate. Yeah, but then Elizabeth sets a bunch of rum on fire, and they get rescued by her father and that guy who wants to marry her. Gross. So then Jack stops Barbossa from killing Will, right? Right. And he like playfully picks up some coins and tosses them back in the chest, but secretly keeps one, so he's cursed now. He can't die. Technically, wouldn't he be cursed no matter what since he didn't return those other coins with his blood? Technically, yeah, but nobody notices that. Oh, okay, great. So then he has this big sword fight with Barbossa, and he does this fun skeleton reveal, and then he shoots him just as Will drops the final medallion into the chest. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, and so that's the end of the curse, but people still want to hang Jack, because he's still a pirate. Yeah, I guess he is. But then frickin' Will bursts in to save them. He throws a sword just beneath his feet, so he does this balancing thing. Why didn't he throw the sword at the rope itself? I don't know. Yeah, this guy doesn't really give much thought into where he throws weapons, huh? I guess not. So then Will and Elizabeth help Jack escape. Amazing. And so Jack gets a ship and a crew. There's a cowboy there. It's a great time. What? And so yeah, that's about it. What do you think? Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. We're gonna have to get somebody really, really good to play Jack Sparrow, though. Definitely, sir. Someone that's gonna be synonymous with the franchise. Somebody we wouldn't think of replacing.
That's funny. Wait, what? I didn't even know about that. What the hell?
Hi, Ryan here. Thanks for watching that pitch meeting. Hope you
I
liked
really
it.
hope they
Don't
do
know why I
more
said-
of these, because they only did the first movie. That's good, because sometimes they do like the movies in like franchises. Like he does. I said they. He does the movies in like franchises. So like he'll just be like the Harry Potter franchise, and it's just like all the movies or whatever. Anyway, so I'm glad they didn't do that, because now this leaves room for both of the other Pirates of the Caribbean movies, which I really, really hope that he does both of them or whatever. Anyway, so that was great. But I think my favorite bit that he does, and I don't know if you would call this a catchphrase like the other ones, or a bit. He obviously's got like super easy, barely an inconvenience. Things are tight. Wow, 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 wow. Sort of. He's got like a bunch of them, right? If you watch Pitch Meeting, he's got a bunch of them. I think my favorite one is when the guy says something. The pitch guy says something. Obviously, it's the same guy, but the pitch character says something, and the main guy, it's like ridiculous, obviously, and then the actual producer is like, "What?" And then it just goes straight back to the pitch guy, and he just keeps going. Like, not like they don't even like address it or whatever. I think that's my favorite thing. They did it twice in this one. The first one was the best one, where it's like, she says that she's Elizabeth Turner, so they think she must be his son. And he's like, what? And then he just keeps going. That was great. That one really got me for sure. I think that one, yeah, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Like, I think this, I don't know what it is. Maybe this is just really my type of humor. But, like, these are so fucking good to me. Like, as soon as I see the notification, if I've seen the movie, or if I'm not going to watch the movie, like, literally, I'll watch the pitch meetings for movies I haven't seen. Like, they're that good. Like, but if I haven't seen the movie, or sorry, if I have seen the movie, or if I'm not going to watch it, I instantly, I just basically drop whatever I'm doing and watch the pitch meetings, typically. This time, I didn't even know. I got on to watch a couple of trailers or whatever. And then I'll look over, and there's a pitch meeting for Pirates of the Caribbean that came out a couple days ago. I didn't even see it. I didn't get a notification. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's getting fired from YouTube algorithms not letting me see and know that a pitch meeting came out. Absolutely unacceptable. But yeah, these are really good. This was definitely a good one. I really hope he does Dead Man's Chest and what is at the end, at World's End? Is that what it's called? Yeah. I could pass on the other ones. I would watch them for sure. I don't I don't even know what they're all called. The Fountain of Youth, or yeah, is I don't know if that's the name of the movie, but that's the last one that I saw. I think it was like the fourth movie. Uh, and I think that maybe there's one more that came out after that, and I guess they're still making them. Yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean is the trilogy, 1, 2, 3. Everything after that is just it happened, but it's like Scrubs season 9. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything in Supernatural after season 5. It's like, yeah, I mean, anything in that vein, right? Uh, that's what it's like. That they're not actually part. Everybody knows Pirates, uh, uh, Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End. That's it. That's the end of the list of Pirates of the Caribbean movies, the trilogy, and everything that comes after is kind of just like a fun little extra thing they put out there, but they're not real Pirates movies. But he would be able to tear those movies apart, and for that reason, I'm in. Like I'm down. Like go ahead and do them for pitch meetings. I'm totally down. Probably could do it in like one. I think if there's 2 movies, then he could probably just like Pirates extra movies or something like that, and then just do whatever. Dead Man's Chest and At World's End deserve their own videos. Although I will say at the beginning of this episode, I was like, he kind of was just recapping. He wasn't even really like, it wasn't even really digging into it for a little while there. It took a while before he started getting. I was like, this movie's solid. Like it took him a minute before he found like some legitimate flaws to go into. Like the only thing that he had for the first like couple minutes was the fact that he threw the sword into the door instead of into his back. Like other than that, he didn't really have a lot to go off of towards the beginning. I guess the physics thing or whatever. So yeah, shows you how good the Pirates movies were. I love the Pirates movies, by the way. I don't know if I made that clear or not yet. They're probably it is a top 5 movie franchise for me for sure. That so good, so good. But anyway, all right, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, so bright. Catch you on the dark side.